Welcome to a very special edition of This Week in Geek. We are talking just about the San Diego Comic-Con, and we have Jack from Nuff Said, Blacklist, Bosch, and Trumpet Talk, and Input Junkie. We have a Lil that you guys all know from this show, and we have Lil's one of his partners in crime. Go ahead and reintroduce yourself.
Sorry, man. I jumped the gun. This is Steve from the League of Geeks podcast.
Yes, hey, Steve.
And this is where Lil and I go to your house and twerk on all your furniture.
Whose house? My house?
Ew.
No, Rob's house.
Okay.
Because
Steve, he was.
we said if it wasn't like another just another one of the podcasters, we were going to go to his house and twerk on all his stuff. And now it's going to happen.
Oh man, I feel. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm part of the other podcasters. That's all right.
It's not a bad thing, Steve, for you. It just Rob hyped this up like I didn't know what was happening.
Oh, it's awesome.
And we have like you're the special guest.
I told him today. He's like, oh man, I told him it was gonna be big time. I'm like, oh boy.
The best part was, Steve, when I was I had Molly at Taekwondo. Martha and I were there, and I was writing to Jack and Lil, and I was hyping this up. We've got this mystery guest, and they're like, if it's Charlie or Phil, we're gonna kill you. And I'm like, look, man, it's nobody from our shows. Don't worry about it. Big pause. All of a sudden, Lil goes, it's friggin' Steve, isn't it? And I'm like,
crap.
I go, no, man, he's banned from everything. We wouldn't have that jerk on, but here you are.
Oh,
you know why I do that? It's because you said it's not one of our podcasters, and I'm like, okay,
it's one of it's someone from another show. It's not one of our podcasters.
It played in really well. It played in really well today because I was at work and I got a text from Lil that shows up in our feed between me, him, and Sean. And it says, "Hey, Sean, I sent you an email from Rob Southgate," and I was like, what the hell? I'm like, oh man, the list of things that I'm not a part of just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
That is true too.
Knowing, that I would be joining Lil tonight, so that was fun.
Yeah, well,
yes.
You know what? We can include you on the twerking party.
Ew.
Yes.
I'm
twerking
all right.
Like every piece of furniture, Rob's never going to be able to look at the same way.
You know what? I don't think there's anything you could do to it that I haven't done before. Let's just put it that way.
I think you're wrong.
Wow, Rob, you really don't listen to League Geeks. Lil's capable of some stuff, man.
I am capable of so much.
I listen to the show just to learn stuff like that.
Steve, you don't have to see him every week. I do. Not only do I hear it, but then I see him in person. It's like, gross.
No, his new favorite thing is video chat when we're recording now. It's great. I do see him every week.
Oh, great.
Not every week. I just did my milkshake dance for you.
Oh, no.
Do not want to see the milkshake.
I'm
I'm sorry.
I'm going to turn my camera on. You're going to see it. If I wasn't podcasting in the dark, pantsless, you would.
It was really good at 2:00 in the morning. I thought we all had a good time. I thought it was fine.
Well,
sure
all right. Now we know a
You
little more about the League of Geeks.
Yeah, that's how we do things over there at the League Geeks.
I'm sure Sean would love to hear that. We've got another mystery guest. No, I'm kidding. That would have been awesome if I had gotten Sean on here too.
You know what? He is online right now. So,
you know what? If he wants to,
Steve pop up and Sean pop up, and I'm like, before you called, and then I'm like, oh, Steve's on. I'm like, it's only 7:00. I'm like, oh, maybe maybe he's working on an intro.
If you want to text Sean, he's certainly welcome to join us right now. But go ahead and do that if you want. But let's get into this because we've got limited time because somebody here is a big baby and has to get up at 7. Has to be at work at 7 in the morning. I don't even know what that is. 7 in the morning,
Job, my friend.
Yeah, dude. You got to go off and be an insurance adjuster.
I am a manager.
That is the first time I've ever heard unemployment as a diss. Job? Get up. I don't even know what that is, loser.
Boom.
In your face.
Jobs are for suckers.
Yeah. Take that, Lil.
Hey, podcasting is a job.
It's 6:30, so.
Oh, man. Yeah, but you're 2 hours ahead of us. So.
Yeah, it's still early for me.
Yeah, Lil's already like halfway on the pillow. I got to watch Orange is the New Black. This is my job. Want to hear how tough my job is? When we're done with this, I have to watch 2 hours of Orange is the New Black because I got a podcast about it. Darn it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, see?
But, just let you know, Lil always does podcasting fully on the pillow. Just, it's his thing.
Jack, remember when we
watched
talked
Oz?
about
How can you watch? Once you've gone through Oz, I mean, come on.
Jack, do you remember when I called you a pillow baby way back on like our second episode of Input Junkie?
Yes, actually, I do. I think about that every night.
Yeah, so boys, there's something you can look up. Look up pillow babies. That'll give you nightmares. Okay, I want to jump into this thing. I found a website. I mean, we can talk about all the news that came out of San Diego, so jump in with anything. That's what we do on This Week in Geek. I don't know if you guys listen to it, but we basically just run through the headlines, give a quick thought on it, move on to the next thing. On Movie Pilot, and they also shared it on... I don't know. They shared it everywhere. 21 of the best things to happen at San Diego Comic-Con. I just pulled this up to kind of go through them. I disagree. There's not 21 good ones here. There's some real crap. But let's just start with these. And if you guys have anything you want to highlight it. I'm not going in order. I want to say that Star Wars panel was amazing. Did you guys watch it?
Like watch the actual panel on YouTube,
or at least watch the little like 5-minute thing that was on.
Oh yeah, no, the behind the scenes footage was fantastic. I don't watch the panels on YouTube. It's one thing being there in person, but watching
to sit and watch
online
the panels
is kind of
they're not like our panels, which are fun. Yeah, man. There was a there was a 5-minute thing where it showed that thing where at the end when J.J. Abrams told everybody, hey, who likes Star Wars music? Get up. We're going to walk across the street. That was fantastic. He wins Comic-Con for that.
Yeah, did you hear about after what happened?
No.
Well, the panel right after that was Kevin Smith's panel. And he was talking about it on his podcast that, like, it sounded like he was actually a little salty because like JG all of a sudden just told everybody there's a free
he took everybody
and everyone left. So then he had all Hall H with like 2,000 people.
That's fantastic.
Like a quarter of what it should be.
You know what? Who cares?
I don't care.
That's
I'm just
awesome.
saying it's funny.
That is fantastic. I love it. Of course, if it happened
I
to me,
think Kevin
I'd be
Smith's
mad,
going to have issues with episode 7 now.
Yeah, right. Well, you know he always does it. He throws everything under the bus once he gets his feelings hurt. So he'll be hurt by this and be like, "It's stupid. I don't like it anymore."
Man, is there a rivalry between you and Kevin Smith?
No.
In his own head, maybe.
There is now.
I know. Well,
the gauntlet has been thrown. Yeah.
Boom. Take that. No. I can understand that. I mean, that would be tough, especially we've had that when we've had a full room and we're like, yeah, it's going to be awesome. And then, like, that happened. You guys weren't there. In Des Moines, there were 2 wrestlers talking in the room just before we went into ours. It was packed out the door. As soon as it was over, we literally talked to 2 other podcasters that were in the room. And this woman who walked in, she was an older African-American woman. Didn't know what a podcast was, didn't know what a panel was. She stood next to the table and stared at us. That's what she did. It was the weirdest thing. You talk about your rogues gallery? There you go, man.
I wouldn't have been able to do the panel. I just would have asked her questions like the whole time, like, "Are you okay?" Yeah.
I think we did talk to her. Yeah, it was very weird.
It's like when you play a concert and there's always that one guy that dances by himself in front of the stage.
Yes.
Every time.
Yeah.
Oh man, what if she started dancing? Then it would have been really bad.
It's so weird.
Oh yeah. It's probably from the same family.
So did you guys watch any of that behind the scenes? Well, you did, Steve, the behind the scenes trailer stuff. What'd you guys think? Did it get you all jacked for this?
I don't know if it got me all jacked because I was already jacked for this. It just told me more of what we already knew. You know, a lot of practicals, a lot of fun characters. They're going old school with this. I mean, they kept showing like, look, we're using film and which I liked, which I'm happy for. But it's stuff we already knew. So I mean, you know, it wasn't anything new and special. Yes, if I was there, it would be different and special. But you know, being at home and just watching it, cool. I'm already super hyped. I don't think my hype for this movie can get any bigger.
Yeah,
unless Spider-Man was swinging around the galaxy.
Right. Yeah, you know, as much as I would love a new trailer for episode 7, I don't even need one. Like, I'm
don't
ready.
give me one. Just get me to the movie.
You know,
let's get it going.
I'm cool. Yeah, I don't need to see like 4 other trailers with all these different plot points revealed. Like the one we got is fine. I'm in.
Yeah,
you know, I'm already in. Let's do it.
Show that trailer from Rogue One and let's get on with it. That's what I wanted to see.
Oh, was that the one from their Disney Expo thing?
Yeah, the one that leaked online for a short bit.
Yeah,
they should have popped that out. That would have been like, all right, man. Now I'm even more hyped for these anthology movies, which I don't think I could be, but I'm way into it. I loved it. I loved that panel. I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, agree. Very cool.
All right, number 21 on the list. I'm gonna give it a crappy one. Did you guys see the selfie? This made the list. The selfie of the Harry Potter, Doctor Who, Game of Thrones crossover. Did you see that?
No.
No. What?
Yeah,
That made a list?
yes, it made the list of the top 21 best things to happen.
Who writes this list?
You know what?
Well, I'm glad
Obviously,
I wasn't there,
nobody here because I am not a selfie guy. That Ellen selfie makes me angry.
Oh, so you didn't like the giant superhero selfie that all the Fox
No!
superheroes
The only thing cool in that is Stan Lee is in it.
I bet that's on that list.
It is. It is. It's got that. It's got Chris Hardwick mugging in the camera. I'm like, wait, he's not a superhero. Stan Lee's a superhero. He's awesome. But come on, man.
Selfies are making lists now as top events at Comic-Con.
Bunch of people mugging to the camera. Yay. That doesn't
Damn
make
it,
my
Ellen.
list. Damn it, Ellen. It's her fault. I'll tell you what should make the list. This might be a little, I think you're going to say this is number one over the Star Wars. The trailer reveal of Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Oh, I loved it. It was one of
Jack,
my
did you
favorite
watch
things.
it?
I have not watched any of them, but I'm perusing them now.
That's perfect.
Dude, I'm not. I didn't even know what you were talking about when you were talking about doing this episode. I'm like totally here under duress. It's like, dude, you got to be here. We got a great guest. Like, dude,
I
No,
offense,
man, you're
Steve.
making my night, man.
No
I mean,
offense,
like-
Steve, but this is like,
Yeah,
my,
yeah,
like
seriously,
my
yeah.
week of geeking out has been like, what is this plugin on Pro Tools? I can't make this thing work. And like, you guys are talking about like things that I have like no clue. Although I see Man from Uncle, and I think I just dropped something in my chair because I'm a big Man
Like,
from Uncle fan.
So
in
am
a
I.
good way.
Oh,
Now, did they debut a trailer there for that?
Yeah,
They-
They
yeah.
had a panel. I don't believe they did.
dude, I'm looking at it. I
They
didn't
had a
make this stuff
trailer.
up. I have no idea, except for the fact that I'm looking at the geek.com and it's right there. Dude, as soon as we get off this show, I'm going to watch this.
Yeah. You know what? If you haven't seen that trailer for Man from Uncle, it is fantastic. You're gonna love it, man. Did you?
So
Now, Steve, I kind of know where Lil stands because we talk about it. What do you think about that? Are you like, no, it's a bunch
I don't
of
know. I don't
remake
know.
junk, or
No, I don't care that it's a remake thing or any of that. I don't know anything about Man from Uncle, and the trailer really didn't do anything for me.
that's
but
because Jack and I are old.
I used to have a shirt that actually had the Man from Uncle logo on it, and
Wow.
it was like one of my favorite shirts because it was just a great like network spy
Yeah, it was cool.
fire 'em up show with
It's gonna be
with
a
great
cool movie
scenes.
too.
And there was never any like intrigue. It was just nitty gritty like shoot 'em up kind of things. There was very little. It was
Well,
just
they had
like a
great
bunch
names.
of suave guys shooting people. Yeah.
It had great names in it. It's awesome. It's an awesome show. It's gonna be a good, really cool movie. There's another selfie that made the list.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is going to be one you're going to like, Steve. You're going to get this like as your screensaver. It's the Suicide Squad selfie.
Hey man, whoa man.
Did you see that?
I'm sensing some hesitation from you about Suicide Squad.
You know what? We're going to talk about Suicide Squad in a minute.
Okay.
All right. You know what? You're going to be surprised. The hesitation is not quite as much there as you'd think it would be. I actually loved the trailer. Did you watch the trailer?
Oh. Woo.
It's like on
How many
permanent.
times?
A
Yeah.
little. When we podcast the other night, had you watched it yet? I can't remember.
I didn't watch it when we did our show, but I
But you've
watched,
watched it now.
after.
Because I sent you guys that pirated link
Yeah.
right away. I sent it to you, Steve. I sent it to Sean. I sent it to you, Lil. I think I sent it to you too, Jack.
I don't think you did.
And it was that little pirate. It was hard to see. It was cool. And watching the HD version, it's cool. I'm in on this one. But this selfie makes me want to punch almost everybody in the shot.
Yeah, especially Will Smith hamming it up back there.
Him hamming it up, the guy who's licking the other guy's ear. I love Joel Kinnaman too, and I'm like, what is he doing?
Yeah,
Getting licked by
RoboCop.
some
Joel
dude.
Kinnaman from. Jeez.
He's from The Killing. He's awesome. You ever watched The
RoboCop.
Killing?
RoboCop a little.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. What did I give RoboCop?
I didn't see RoboCop. I saw the original, obviously, but I didn't see the Joel Kinnaman one. But I like Joel Kinnaman. He's awesome on The Killing. Guy's a good actor.
I haven't seen any of that. I just saw him in RoboCop.
Yeah.
My co-host Melissa Maxey's way into The Killing. She's like,
Yeah, she's way
She
into
runs like the fan group and everything.
I like in this selfie though. There's some like guy in the background just like walking through. He's like photobombing in the back, got the double chins going. That's the best part of the picture. I don't know who's licking Joel Kinnaman, though. I don't like that. So
what happens in San Diego stays in San Diego.
Apparently not. It ends up on my top 21 list is what it
You're
does.
staring at a picture of it in your laptop.
Yeah. So, okay. So that would be a big one, though. The Suicide Squad trailer that dropped, I was more hesitant about it until I saw that. I thought it was really cool. I think this movie's going to be fun. And you know what? Jared Leto as the Joker was a really interesting take.
Yes, as soon as you started talking, I was like, "Ooh, well, that's different."
I dug it. And as much as I don't like the tattoos, the pictures of him I don't like. I liked him there.
Yeah, they didn't stand out as much, with it wasn't a white background and a still shot where you're just overanalyzing everything. And just the way he looks, his presence was great. I thought Killer Croc looked awesome.
He looked better there than in the pictures. The pictures he looks terrible.
Yeah, they definitely did some after visual effects stuff there.
Yeah, Jack, have you seen these pictures? Do you even know about this?
I have no clue what you're talking about, unless you're talking about a plugin.
No, it's a DC. It's a DC. Jack's in a doctoral program, so he is not even with us.
Okay.
Jack, it was it's a DC movie. It's one with all the villains from Batman, basically.
Oh, okay.
So it's cool. Check it out. Look it up. Tonight we're gonna hang up. I'm gonna get all these texts from Jack. Like, I just watched all that stuff. It was cool.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
You know what didn't? Excite me? I thought it was cool, but this is where you're going to get the animosity. Batman versus Superman is still not getting me.
What?
I know, man.
I hear a lot of discussion about that, though.
And
it's
really,
he's like Batman. I heard a guy. I was just passing by the other day having lunch, and I heard this kid talking to others like, "Yeah, like Batman's going to kill Superman, whatever."
Well, yeah, okay.
Well, that's not going to happen because we have Justice League coming. So.
All right. No, he gets taken over by Bizarro. Then it's an interesting movie. No, the footage, I thought it was good, and I'll tell you where it lost me. This is going to sound weird, but the Wonder Woman thing did like nothing for me. I was like, why is she here? It just seemed kind of weird. It seemed forced. And I think that's the problem with this movie. It seems really forced. When I don't think about it as what they're selling it as, and I just go, it's a Batman movie, then it's awesome. But being a lead into some Justice League movie and like all these characters showing up, I don't know. It's just kind of missing heart or something. Suicide Squad had more heart to it. Man, I hate that selfie though. I'm looking at Will Smith's mug in there. Ugh. Oh man. And all you know is he's getting a paycheck so he can get Jaden Smith in something. That's the worst.
I mean, when I saw the Batman v Superman trailer, I literally, when Batman pulled out his grapple gun and shot off to the side and zipped off like the video games and the cartoon and every other vision of Batman we've ever seen, I got emotional. I was like, whoa,
wow.
This is it. I mean, he's got the solid gray suit. I mean, it looks like Batman. The whole Bruce Wayne running into the rubble as everybody's running away.
That was
cool. There's going to be some
well,
stuff in this movie, man.
And that scene of when he does that, and you see the scene from the last Superman movie where he's burning through the building. Did you see that side-by-side that somebody made?
Nuh-uh.
There's a side-by-side. They take the scene of, it's actually Zod that's doing that.
Oh, okay.
And they have the shot of Zod burning through that office building, and they synced it up, and it's like exactly how his eyes are going through the building, cutting through. It's really good.
That's awesome. See, little details like that, just the way Batman looks and the Superman-Batman dynamic. I mean,
I know,
we're going to get a Justice League.
Great.
So
Alil's not a DC guy. I can't remember, Alil. Did you like this?
I loved it.
You did? Okay.
And I loved it because it was a Batman movie. I mean, that's what it feels like.
It really is. Yeah.
That's it.
It's top billing.
When you look at it as a Batman movie, it's friggin' awesome. When it's Batman v Superman, it's like, but I thought this was Superman 2.
And I liked, but that's my whole case with everything with Superman is, Warner Brothers went a completely different direction with this movie halfway after the receipts in the pub from Man of Steel, because I think they know that their bread and butter is Batman, and that's why you're getting Suicide Squad next. I mean, that's Batman's rogues, and who's in the movie? Oh, Batman.
Right.
It's just
we've got the better rogues, we got the better hero. Let's go with those.
Yeah, eventually.
At least they figured it out.
Batman will be in that as well. I mean, it's just what's going to happen. It's all these guys will have their own movies, but all of a sudden Batman just shows up because
didn't Affleck sign for 13 movies? So Batman's in everything.
Dude,
did he really sign for 13?
That's what I read.
Whoa. That's amazing. Batman's aqua suit, his speed suit, his Batman Green Lantern suit. Oh, man. Sign me up. I want Ben Affleck and everything.
Wow.
No, I really don't. But just joking.
13 movies if he does a movie a year. Well, this will be 2.
Yeah, but that's just it. He's not. It's going to be cameos. It's going to be, he's going to show up in Suicide Squad for 3 minutes. That's one of the 13.
You know what's going to happen with this because of this? And if this gets out that he's going to be in all these movies, Downey is going to come back and do more Iron Man movies because he wants to hold the record of playing the
Good,
same
because
character.
I like him more at this point until I see this. I love Iron Man. I love Downey as Iron Man. I don't know if I love Affleck as Batman. I think he looks cool so far, but I don't know yet.
It's Affleck. Something's going to go wrong.
Affleck.
And now he's single. So during his single era, he never makes a good movie.
How do you lose Jennifer Garner by not being faithful? That's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, man.
Actually, I'm looking at a thing about San Diego Comic-Con, and if you weren't there, you won't be able to get the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy Groot and accompanying Rocket Raccoon plush toys, and they look really cool.
I bet a little already got those pre-ordered from somewhere.
I'll buy them on eBay for 3 times the value.
Yeah, they say they're resellers, but if you weren't there, you'll have a difficult time stocking your shelves of them. But there's a couple other ones, like a Breaking Bad set. There's Alfred the Butler.
Yeah, there were some definite cool. Wasn't there something where you could get those exclusives, like you could order them at Barnes and Noble or something?
Yeah, I got the Ant-Man pop vinyl.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
There's the Marvel Legends book of Vishante Doctor Strange pack, and like you open the book and there's 1, 2, 3,
5 figures.
5 figures and an
Lil's on it.
Of course I'm on it. I collect Marvel Legends.
Of course.
What about the Force Awakens Stormtrooper?
That is very nice, Stormtrooper.
It's really
Black Series.
That is impressive.
Yes.
Although they have the Talking George R.R. Martin plush toy with Battle Axe, and he looks like that. Who's that movie director?
Guillermo del Toro.
No, the one that everybody doesn't like. He's
Zack Snyder.
No, he's like he's always doing Democrat causes.
Oh, every director in Hollywood.
Michael Moore or Alan?
Michael Moore. Yeah, he looks like a Michael Moore doll. If I were George, I would be like.
Well, you squeeze him. He says, I kill everybody. GM's evil. So maybe it is both. Maybe it's they're old Michael Moore dolls that are left over.
Yeah, it really looks like it. I would be offended.
You know what else I didn't like? This made the list. Did you guys see the dubsmash thing with Agent Carter and S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No.
This was all over the internet. They did these little videos back and forth where they were lip syncing to stuff. It was Hallie Atwell and I don't know his name, the guy that plays Jarvis, and they would lip sync, and then it would go back to the S.H.I.E.L.D. people and they would lip sync. And the very last thing, Clark Gregg is dressed. He's got the red hat and the blue suit and lipstick on, and he's supposed to be Hallie Atwell, which creeped me out. It gave me funny feelings in my stomach.
Stranger danger, Mama.
Yeah,
stranger
danger. I don't like these things. I don't like these little dub smash. I don't like these selfies. Blah. No,
you're like going to be in a world of hurt with the internet, aren't you?
Oh, I am. You kids and your selfies.
About that guy that plays Jarvis, because I didn't really watch any Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I just watched the first 2 episodes. So now when I see that guy,
he's not in that.
Sorry,
he's on Agent Carter.
Yeah, sorry, Agent Carter. But when I see him now, I just think that he's the guy from Jupiter Ascending.
See, I didn't see Jupiter Ascending. He's in that?
Oh, yeah, that movie's hard.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah. Well, we're not talking about that. Definitely not a Jupiter Ascending 2 talked about at San Diego Comic-Con. I can guarantee that. How about the Green Lantern Corps being announced? So, you guys heard that, right?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. I figured Steve would be like, I've got it as a screensaver.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't do it in quite that high pitch of a voice, but yeah, I do have it as a screensaver.
I either do Harrison Ford or I do that voice, so just deal with it. I don't understand this whole Tyrese Gibson wants to be a Green Lantern, so they use his picture on everything, saying the Green Lantern Corps is coming, but he's not signed, right?
No.
He just wants to be in it, right?
Well, I think he might know more about it than most people because he's the one who talked about it first.
You know what? I am going to put your head on this, Alil, and I'm going to send these out. Alil gets to be a Green Lantern.
Nice.
I don't want to be, but okay.
No, it's DC.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on! You want to be a Green Lantern? Come on. Man.
Well, if somebody gave me a power ring, I wouldn't say no.
the things you could make out of green goo.
Oh yeah.
First thing, Hot Wheel track. Second thing, fleshlight. Bam.
That's
Yeah, I was
all
gonna
he
say
uses
green
ring
goo.
for.
That's it.
Rob's house is covered in green goo.
I think it's a
got
knock at
million
his door.
uses.
It's like some alien, like, yo.
Give
We
it
thought
back.
this was gonna go a different way.
You're supposed to be a protector of the universe.
Yeah.
You
You're
just-
Have you
being
ever
really
seen Roger
irresponsible.
from the Family Guy?
Yes.
That Rob was their inspiration.
Where is this going?
Okay. How about confirmation that the new Wolverine is Old Man Logan? I think that's awesome.
I thought they already confirmed that. That's the
No,
thing.
they
Like,
didn't confirm it. It's been rumored. There's been talk about it. They came out and confirmed it finally, like it's official. But,
all right.
but are they going to really make him? I wanted him to wait like 20 years and let him actually be Old Man Logan. Have him look like Clint Eastwood.
I mean, he's already halfway there.
Yeah, and his old man Logan doesn't look like ancient old Logan. He's he looks
He's
a little
gonna look
older.
like- yeah, but a little like crow's feet Wolverine is not the same as, Wilfred Brimley Wolverine. That's what I want to see.
You want to see Wilfred Brimley? Diabetes, snicked. Like,
You can cut out your diabetes, stick like that. Yeah, that's what I want to see. That'd be awesome.
diabetes.
I've got
bud.
adamantium in my bones. It really hurts. That's why I use Tylenol.
Back in my day, I hit on Jessica Tandy. Yuck.
That's,
Tyne Daly,
I need
she
to
was
see
hot.
Oh, gross. That's
I
even
need
worse
to
than
see,
Jessica Tandy, man.
a mock-up of Wilfred Brimley as Wolverine. Now I have to see that. happen.
Lil's already got the action figure
Awesome.
pre-ordered, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't I?
It's on his shelf.
So, is anyone else a Walking Dead fan here?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you guys see Jack, you didn't, obviously, the season 6 trailer and the season 1 trailer for Fear the Walking Dead? Did you watch them?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And thoughts?
Well, I rated them both heroes on our show for our rating system. Remember the one on the little stars? Here at the League of Geeks. Remember
Yep.
that one?
Here at the League
I
of Geeks.
started. That's your voice.
That is your voice, Steve.
It is. It's a. I mean, they give me shit. Oh God!
It's
did it
a
again.
joke. Every time we break
Yeah.
for that part, I always go, here at the League of Geeks.
So you're doing Edward at that point.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. But he's
This is
really
why Steve has
13.
been.
Steve
This is
is-
why Steve has been banned forever from the show.
Right.
I
Steve,
didn't
you're
know I
banned.
got banned forever. How did I get banned forever?
You did
not.
it. It
You
was
didn't.
Rob playing.
It's a
Cole,
little.
like, knew
yeah,
it.
Right.
It's
It was
still
Rob's
something.
ploy to make us believe that you were just another podcaster.
We thought you were going to be, Jean-Luc Picard or
It
something.
could have been anybody. This week, I actually was tweeting back and forth with Doug Jones. It could have been Doug Jones.
Wow. Well,
So, Steve-
I'm so sorry, guys.
You were my
that,
number one choice,
Steve,
Steve. What's that
You are
mean?
Yeah.
not Doug Jones. All right.
Wow. Well, see
You
you
are
later.
no Doug Jones, sir.
Wow, you know what? This is not my podcast tonight.
Do you
I did
know-
not sign up for this.
Do you know that Doug Jones is both Marvel and DC because he was on The Flash and he was the Silver Surfer?
Wow,
so
you
there is
gotta be
one of the
kidding
few
me.
crossovers, man.
You made my night.
Yep.
I
Doug
didn't even
Jones.
hear
So
what you
is
said. I'm
Ben
still
Affleck.
Well, yeah, but he's Ben Affleck, so.
Can we see Jennifer Garner as the Green Hornet?
Why do you want her to be a
Lantern.
dude? How about
I wanna see
She-Hulk?
No.
No.
No, Little China's a She-Hulk, right?
Yes.
Who is
China.
Tyne Daly? She's playing the She-Hulk?
No.
Whatever you told, whatever you were telling me.
China. Oh, China. No, no.
China. Ew.
She's making other kinds of movies now that I was told about.
We don't know anything about those.
Let me be the
With-
first to
with-
say gross.
With Thor, and he yelled for Odin.
Gross. All right, back to The Walking Dead. So, Fear the
Have you
Walking
seen
Dead.
my hammer?
Are you guys hyped for it?
Of course, I
Yes.
like the cityscape. I think it's cool. I like the idea. It reminds me of, as I said on the other show, the only good Zack Snyder movie.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I liked the. I wasn't sure at the beginning of the trailer. Like, I was in on all the other things they were doing. The beginning of the trailer, I don't know. I was just a little like, oh, wait a minute. I'm not sure how I feel about this. But by the end, I was way in. When they're running by that family and they're like, we need a place to stay, you could tell all hell is breaking loose. And then the family takes them in. You're like, oh, yeah, this is going to be one of those dramas. The zombies are going to be insane. Because on the regular Walking Dead, the zombies have kind of gone to the background. The
Yeah.
real threats are the other people. Here, The zombies are the threat. This is the beginning of it all. This is awesome.
Yeah,
now,
I got a little tired of the general after a while.
I don't know who the general is. You mean the governor?
Governor?
The governor, yeah.
The general is that insurance commercial.
For great car insurance rates.
He sees those commercials every time
Go
he
to the
watches.
general and save some time. Our new
I'm getting a little
sponsor.
tired of this general showing up in all my shows.
It's our new sponsor.
Hello, little general.
Why is he so popular?
And how are you today, little general?
Why is China in this with him? I'm getting
Hey,
very
Or
confused.
Odin.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This is most excellent.
So
Yes.
what about season 6? Did you guys like that trailer? I thought that was a tense trailer.
Yeah, agreed. I think it looks great. I'm a huge fan of the Walking Dead series from beginning to end, and this trailer looks like it's going to deliver a bunch of fun next season.
Do you think that we are going to get to, because everyone's talking about Negan, is Negan showing up? Because there was nothing that indicated Negan to me in this. Do you think we're going to get to Negan?
I think actually they're going to get to. I didn't see anything in this trailer that alluded to that, but then again, it's 3 minutes of a 16 episode season, so there could easily be stuff that they're not showing. And I kind of, as much as I want to see him, I don't want to, because that means some of my favorite people are no longer going to be around for very long.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking if they bring him in, it'll be right at the end, at the very end, or he'll be a threat that's out there, but he's not going to, like, we may get a glimpse of him, but he is not going to be a character in this season. That's what I think. Unless it's the second half of the season. I don't know. So we'll see. But there was nothing indicating him here. And once we get to him, don't we get to that, that one guy, what's his name? The guy with the white hair, the big guy with the tiger, Moses, or whatever his name is. I think they're going to get to him too. And I think that's a lot of stuff to add. I think they got to deal with what's happening in this town first. So I don't know. I was very hyped by that preview. Anything you guys want to focus on? I keep bringing up the different ones. What do you guys have?
I just want to complain about how when you save something from Adobe Premiere, that you can't find the file.
You're the worst.
Stupid Apple. Anyway, what were you saying?
How about the Hunger Games trailer? You guys see that?
No.
Yeah, I didn't care.
I don't watch
I like the
trailers.
movies a lot, but I'm not.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll tell-
it's like just give us the movie at this point.
I like
you
the
know-
Daredevil poster, not Daredevil, Deadpool poster where he was sitting on the chair like Katniss. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
And speaking of that, Deadpool.
Yeah, the Deadpool. Well, I thought Deadpool was all over this thing. I mean, there was the Comic-Con Por Favor picture, then there was the trailer, there was the Katniss thing. I mean, they're really hyping this thing up. What did you guys think of the trailer?
Amazing.
Yeah.
It has the potential to be my favorite comic book movie of all time.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's a Fox production, and I'm right there with them. I mean, as hyped as I am for Captain America 3 and for Batman versus Superman, I mean, I think I'm going to like those movies on a different level, but Deadpool to me looks like it could straight up be like the best representation of a comic book character that's ever been put on screen, just because they're being so true to what that character is. They're not changing anything, not the costume, not his attitude, not the fourth wall, nothing. And it's hard R. Man, it's going to be hard to beat that one.
I want
telling you.
all
Do you
of
think
that
they're
to be
taking
true.
that from? Do you think they're copying that from Marvel, or in some way Marvel has kind of said this is what you have to do? To
Marvel
be
would
successful?
Marvel would not have given us this Deadpool movie. This is Fox taking a chance because all their properties are disappearing, and so everybody's saying online we want a rated R Deadpool movie, and that's what they're doing. And we'll see what
I
happens.
agree with that. I don't think MCU would want to do this. Yeah, I've been hard on this movie. I have not been sold. There's something
And so is Deadpool.
off, and everybody is really into this. The trailer was really cool. I am still not as in as you guys are. I want to be. I don't know why. I think it's that fear of the fourth wall thing. If that's not done right, man, it was done right in the trailer, but if it's not done right in the movie, it's going to be a long watch.
Did you see the full trailer or just clips?
No, the full trailer.
So like what I love about him is it's so referential. I loved his Green Lantern jab at the beginning.
Oh, that was great.
That was awesome.
Yeah, Alil was crying during that one. I like him in that. No, you don't, Alil.
I like
And-
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, okay.
I know you hate him for some reason.
I don't hate him. I just, I'm not like thrilled
Well,
by
we've
him.
talked about it. It's either you're for Van Wilder or you're against.
Van Wilder's the worst. Did you like that one, Steve?
Hey, Roger's awesome. What are you
No,
talking
shut
about,
up.
Rob?
How about you, Jack? Did you like it?
I tolerated him. I just, it was it was like his thing. So
yeah, it's, you know what, the rise of
it was his
Taj
niche.
and all that. It's all
Okay,
like,
you keep going to the rise of Taj. Nobody's talking about that movie because he wasn't in that.
but you know what? It could be a generational thing because all they did was rehash funnier stuff. Watch Animal House, watch Back to School, and then watch Van Wilder, and you'll be like, oh yeah, this doesn't work.
I don't know. I think it's all in that same kind of vein.
Yeah.
Jack, you shut up too. All right, so
Uh-oh.
I get very violent about this one.
Well,
Rob's corner.
and see,
Change the subject.
this is exactly why I don't watch many trailers almost at all anymore, because either I get disappointed from the buildup, or I've seen like some essential plot element, and I'm very disappointed when I go to a movie and I've seen like half the movie, so that I'm not surprised, or I get a preconceived notion that it's good or bad, so I just don't watch them anymore. And this is exactly why. You are living proof why you shouldn't watch trailers.
All right.
Because you are going into this thing going, this just can't be good.
No, I'm actually not. Actually, I say it because we're on the show, but I'm actually that guy that usually likes everything, and I will go into this with an open mind. I will totally go in with an open mind, and I want to like it. It's just like that Batman v Superman. There's just something that's not connecting in the way they're delivering it yet. That doesn't mean I'm not going to love it. This has happened with other movies. The trailer didn't quite get me. I see the movie and then I'm like, man, that's the best.
Yeah, I have a bad vibe about Batman versus Superman myself. I don't know that I'll go see it. I probably will have an open mind and
I'll
see
see
it
it.
anyway.
That's for sure.
But yeah, I just have this premonition that it's just going to be just a disappointment.
Yeah, I'm afraid. I'm going to think about it as a Batman movie, and then it's not a disappointment because it's Batman, and Batman's awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
So there we go. And then when Aquaman shows up, I'll be like, but all right.
You can't shoot
Steve,
Superman.
are you like loving Aquaman?
Aquaman's tight. I don't want to hear this.
Yeah, I know, in that orange shirt and those seahorses. It's awesome.
Hey.
His outfit is tight.
Not anymore. Now he's all shirtless and shell covered.
Nice.
That's going to be a Lil's Christmas card this year.
Man, I'm glad you showed up, buddy, because they are in super bad and some hate right now.
I have no idea what you just said.
You said you're getting a lot of hate right now?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sean is with us.
I just snuck him in.
Fantastic. Hey, Sean, how you doing, man?
What's up, Rob? How are you, buddy?
I'm great. Oh, I'm so happy you're here, Sean. You're from the League of Geeks, too. This is like a League of Geeks show meeting Enough Said. It's like a mashup.
It is a mashup.
I've
Only we're
got
not
my
gonna take a
mace. Do you have your
selfie
trident?
with it?
Yeah, this is just like
Yeah,
I killed a Lil with a trident.
Things
I got
really
my
got out of
grapple.
hand when Sean showed up and Jack killed him with a trident. Yeah.
I got my grappling hook.
So we were just busting on
Channel 5
Aquaman a little
News.
bit. Are you excited for Aquaman, Sean?
Yeah. Do I sound really funny right now, or do I sound okay?
You sound
No, you
Not
sound
hilarious, if that's what you're asking. No.
Well, I'm always funny, but yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the whole DC universe right now.
Yeah, you do sound fuzzy, but I don't know. Maybe you didn't shave today.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's my mic is finally messing up on me after 75 episodes.
Yeah,
It's
I
finally.
think that's the limit.
Time to upgrade from a GarageBand mic.
Yeah, damn it. I didn't want to do
Same.
that, but
All right, well, I'm moving ahead here. Heroes Reborn. Did you guys watch the trailer?
Oh, yes.
What'd you think?
Yes.
I didn't watch it yet. Did you like it?
I loved it. I was a huge fan of the first season of
I
Heroes.
was going to say, not by the end you weren't.
I didn't even finish the last season. I was like, man, I'm done.
Yeah, what happened?
This is rough.
Yeah.
But this all seemed great. And the cameos that we got in that trailer of the original characters it was a ton of fun, man. I can't wait for this show.
Is this the same trailer that leaked a couple weeks ago?
I don't know.
Yes.
This one was like 3 minutes long.
Oh, Lil, remember we talked about it on this show, right?
Yes, we did. It is. I think it is the same trailer, but this one it seemed like it was a little bit longer. There's more scenes.
Because we loved it when the whole trailer happens when Hero shows up.
yeah, I actually like the dad. What was his name? With the
Horn Rim
glasses?
Glasses Man. We just call him Horn Rim Glasses Man.
Yeah, well, that guy was awesome.
Yeah, so see, I don't even remember him being in the trailer, and I know he's in the show. But when Hero showed up, it was like, oh yeah.
I don't know. When that one dude cut his hand off and flew away, I thought that was pretty crazy. I was like,
Oh yeah. That's cool too.
We're into something right here. That was nuts because you could see like he like had a sonic boom through that guy's goggles. Ah, man, that just looked awesome.
I hope they pull this off. I really do, because that first season and part of the second season, the problem was they had the writer's strike, remember? And that killed the second season.
Yep.
But that first season was amazing, except for the guy that painted. He was terrible.
Mohinder, no, that wasn't Mohinder. That was the guy that painted.
Yeah, Mohinder's back in this one.
Yeah, he's back in this one. You're right.
Yeah,
I think his name was Isaac or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't care for that part.
Oh man, and we're getting no, the little kid. That's
the kid's back too.
Yeah, he
Ali
came back in
Lauder's
this.
son.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Micah.
Yeah.
He can control all the electronics. He's back in this.
Oh, that's cool.
Ali Lauder needs to go back too. She needs to revive her career.
Is she in this?
No, she's doing Varsity Blues Part 2.
Ugh, get out of here. With Ryan Reynolds? Yuck.
Stop it. I love Ryan Reynolds.
I love
Peter
Deadpool.
Vanderbeek too.
There isn't going to be a Varsity Blues 2. They didn't announce that
I just
here.
made that.
Thank God.
Yeah, Lil Totally made that up.
Ugh, he knows how to get me. That's the worst. It wasn't a bad movie, but the thought of a 2 at this point, ugh.
Yeah, all these years later, you're going to see their kids in high school.
Yeah, it's going to be like American Pie Band Camp, only it's with Varsity Blues. Ugh.
Ugh, that was
Ali Larder and Vanderbeek have kids, and
And they appear on The Voice.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with The Voice. Cut that out.
I'm not dissing The Voice. I'm just saying it'd be funny if they appeared on it.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I'm a very big Christina Aguilera fan, and I love her music too.
What was that?
Okay.
You know what, Steve? We're going to draw you a map to that joke. You'll get it eventually.
Jack likes women. A lot of women.
Not a lot of women.
Just Halle Berry and Christina Aguilera.
Jennifer Garner we were talking about for
Jennifer
like 10
Garner?
minutes.
And some Greek chick that was in the pool at the jazz festival. We talked about that in our last episode.
Half Greek.
Half Greek. You're half Greek.
Heyo.
Yeah, now we get an explicit rating. So here's another thing. This
What's
I like big butts. I cannot lie.
Wow.
you other brothers can't deny. Come on.
Wow.
can't believe you
What
actually
what
did
what
that.
what did I walk into?
I don't know.
I don't know.
man.
I'm about to turn the camera on and show everybody.
No. Please God, no.
If
Like
you do the
crack
dance,
Scott.
I'm hanging it up.
Oh God, I want that so bad.
A little just broke the internet. It's worse than Kim Kardashian.
Oh.
First the butt photo.
So
He's
I got
changing
another-
his
I got
name,
another-
too.
I got another awesome moment from the con, and this one is one that's almost like a selfie that I actually liked. How about when Zack Snyder rolled up in the Batmobile? Did you guys see that?
That was
I
pretty
didn't,
dope.
but that sounds awesome.
He did. That's pretty dope.
He showed up in the Batmobile and handed out a bunch of Batman versus Superman shirts that you could only get right then and there. There's no.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, dude. He handed out shirts to people that were waiting in line for Hall H for the next day.
Wow.
Yeah, man, that's really cool. I mean, you know, it's no J.J. Abrams' secret Kevin
No.
Smith's crowd stealing concert, but
Not even close.
it is still a pretty close second, I would say.
Yeah, now, if Kevin Smith had it together, he could top it by showing up in the 66 Batmobile. You show up in that, you win the Batmobile challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
man.
about that either.
I
Yeah.
think if Tim Burton popped out with Nicolas Cage in the 89
Oh, in the
Batman,
Superman suit?
and
Then you might win.
he pops out in that metallic Superman suit.
That'd be crazy.
The real
with the
topper. The real
but
topper
with
would
the
have been
60s
somebody. Yeah,
But with the '60s theme, where the horns are in the back going, diddly-diddly-diddly.
You stopped for that? What the
A
heck?
lot of interruptions for that one. Go ahead, Sean.
Dag. I thought mine would have been funny. I'd be like, it'd have been cool if he actually stepped up in the animated version Batmobile.
Oh,
that would have been bad.
oh yeah!
Dude,
The Bruce
Now
Timm
you're
one?
talking.
That would have been amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah, Zack Snyder, you've been trumped by
Fox
every
took out
Batmobile.
DeLorean.
Sorry. All right, what else did we miss on this one? Let's see.
Logic.
I'm going through through Bleeding Cool. Bleeding Cool. Did you guys ever read Bleeding Cool?
Not really. I really stick to like maybe the mainstream. Maybe I don't like Bleeding Cool's setup that much. I like comicbook.com and stuff like that.
So do I, but their San Diego coverage
Mhm.
works.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't usually read it. I prefer like Comic Book or Newsarama, things like that, Joe Blow. But this one, I love how they did this because you can actually see what everything is. Like they released the Fantastic Four trailer there. Did you guys watch that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Thoughts?
Man, I still don't know why the thing's naked.
I don't know either. Can you not stop looking either? Like, dude, just put the pants on, because all I can look at is where the junk should be.
Like, where is it? Is Lacker so mad?
I know, it's like what did we call you in the last episode? A little Magic XSS. That's what this is. I was waiting for the League of Geeks guys to get that one.
It was quadruple XL.
It was XXS is what it was. Do you think he has shrinkage? Do you think he has the thing shrinkage? It's going to be a George Costanza
it's
moment.
There, it's just really small.
He's going to turn around to Johnny Storm and be like,
"It's just really small."
He's just going to turn around and be like, "Dude, it was cold in space. I got shrinkage."
Look, after everything I've hated on this movie, I actually think it's going to be okay. It doesn't look that bad.
I do too, and you know what? I've been kind of hard on it too, but that's what Deadpool said.
Literally,
but I think that it's going to be. I think it might be cool. I don't know.
What do you think of Doom then? Is that a couple of new shots of Doom in this latest trailer? So what do you think of that?
Well, I can hear anything you said, but I'm going to say you said Doom.
Am I not?
Why don't you call your cable company and get a better line out there? Yeah.
He took a shot at you.
I think so.
Yeah, I did. You're not safe with me. You know that.
Bleep. Steve's on. I was just asking what you guys thought of Doom's look in this latest trailer.
Okay.
It's way better than the first time they tried Doom. I'll tell you that.
I'm cool with it. It doesn't bother me yet. I apparently he's going to have 2 outfits, so we'll see how that works. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not convinced. Although, did you guys hear that thing where they came out here and said, "Oh, he's not a hacker." This whole time they've been saying he's a hacker. They're like, "Oh, he's not a hacker."
Oh, really? I thought he was.
That's what they said he is. But here at Comic-Con, they're like, "No, he's not a hacker." Do you think they went and rewrote it because everyone's like, "How stupid is that?"
I don't know. Maybe.
I think this movie went through a lot of rewrites.
I do
You think
too.
so?
Oh yeah, because
you
it
can't get
initially
gold
came
out
out
of that
that this
sometimes.
movie was supposed to be shot in the first person point of view, like Chronicle.
Right.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was going to be a found footage movie at first. It was like, whoa. Slow down.
Exactly.
Let's rethink that whole
Like
thing.
Chronicle worked. It was okay, but I can't do it again.
Yeah, like
Agreed.
it's like it would be like a gimmick where Mr. Fantastic would have the camera in his hand and just stretch his arm out really far, woo, back and forth, like
Can you
that.
imagine that it's a Mr. Fantastic selfie for the whole movie.
Oh no.
Yes, and then one camera gets burned up and one camera gets crushed under the thing. Yeah, it's no thanks.
Although I am going to correct you though on something you said probably a while back.
Yeah,
is
about
that-
the stretching. I noticed that too. Yep.
Yep, he
Well,
does
it
it
was
in
a
the
rumor.
trailer.
It was a rumor I read, and somebody else I spoke with kind of said it as well. And I'm like, I read it, and I'm like, I don't know if that's true, but if it is, I'm gonna hate it.
Here's what
I'm glad it
I
didn't
don't think
happen.
it is.
Here's what I'm hoping doesn't happen. He uses his phone and does his texting super speed with his elastic thumbs again.
Absolutely.
That
That's
was
gonna
the
happen.
worst.
What are you
Yeah,
talking about? That was
and the
that's
dance number.
move.
Oh,
Yeah, the dance
amazing.
moves. It's like I hope he doesn't. We don't have to see him reach under the door for toilet paper. It's-
the only.
But if
wait,
you
I might
had that
like that. That's kinda
superpower,
funny.
that would be like the best.
I'm telling you, you would be able to wipe with no problem.
I would say he just used his hand because he could just stretch out under the thing and wash it off. I mean,
Okay, now that's just gross.
and now we're getting into what he would
Great.
really use his stretchy powers for.
he could really dig
I
in
don't know
there.
if
He could expand
That's
it
what
out.
he's going to use his stretchy powers for.
He could make it a big old wipe. Get it wet first and wet wipe it.
What's it?
He can
though?
reach
That's
like 500 miles away and grab a bidet, and he's
Not-
going to do it with his own hand. No, I don't think so.
Not even that. You guys are talking about wiping, but what about what he can do with his genitals? I mean,
Oh,
Didn't we
jeez.
just talk about the thing?
Weren't we just talking about those movies? Isn't China on one of those? He does a
That's
movie
right.
with China or
For
something?
Odin.
Here's the sad thing about the whole thing. That's the only part of him not affected. Aww.
oh,
Poor
that
invisible
he
woman.
would be really angry. Reed
Yeah.
Richards.
Now I'm a supervillain.
yeah, that power would totally suck.
Yeah, because he's like hitting on a girl. And she's like, "What can you do?" He's like, "I can stretch everything." She's like, "Everything." He's like, "Well,
Yeah,
not
not
everything."
Yeah, but I'm better off than the thing. Damn it.
Yeah, you made a rock. Like
Yeah, he
had
says
an
that,
FPD.
We know that's not true. It's everything. Come on.
Why did they put pants on that guy? Hello, why aren't you wearing pants?
I never wear pants.
Why'd you turn on your camera? Gross.
Oh, I'll show you more with my camera.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to bed.
Everybody's waiting.
Is this a Patreon show? What the
No,
heck's
it's
going
not.
on here?
All
It
right.
should be.
I'm going to wrap it
Well,
up.
when you get us together, that's what happens.
That's right.
Mhm,
Lots of
seriously.
editing. I'm going to wrap it up because we said we were going to be done on time, and I know it's tough, but my job is I got to go watch Orange is the New Black right now. So
Uh-huh.
I'm going to thank everybody. Steve, thank you for being the mystery guest. Sean, thank you for being a surprise mystery guest. I was surprised by that. Alil, no thanks. And Jack, thank you.
I'm surprised I was even a guest.
Yeah. I'm surprised
That's a
you even knew what we were
surprise
talking
guest.
about. No, Alil, thank you so much, man. And this was great. This was really fun. And we'll post this thing right away here for everybody. Put it on the This Week in Geek feed. So this was fun. And Alil and Sean have an awesome time in Disney without Steve.
You certainly will.
Well,
Ouch, that was harsh.
yeah, dear Rob, next time, no thanks.
That's not true. If I called you tomorrow and said, "Hey, Steve, let's do a show," you'd be like, "Hell yeah!" Without those guys,
Yeah, let's make it a surprise.
He
Yeah.
asked me if you'd want to record while we're gone.
yeah. You want to record while they're gone?
Wow.
Are you doing the Ant-Man show, Rob?
No. Oh, okay, Rob.
Rob, are you
No,
doing
I
the
don't
Ant-Man
know.
show? Oh,
You know what? Alil's gone. I don't know. We didn't do an Avengers show,
okay.
so we'll probably wait until we have the team together for it.
There you go.
But
Enough
Steve,
said.
if you want to do something, while they're gone, I would be up for it.
Cool.
You missed it. He said enough said.
I did say it.
We'll let you say it again at the end here. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Enough said.
I've said.
This is not the enough said show, so why am I saying that?
Oh, you're just going to argue now? Just say enough said. Come on.
All right, no,
Hey,
enough
man.
said.
Man up. Come on.
Enough
Enough
said.
said.
Oh, now
League
you
Geeks.
clashed.
I'm
Geeks.
not saying it. Now
You
I'm
guys
going
to
said
say
it.
it. Geek of Leaks.
now we're
Cheek of the leaks.
That's it.
Sports Geeks with 3 Z's. No, let's plug stuff. So give them the plug for League of Geeks, and Jack gave your plug. We already did at the top, though, didn't we?
No,
where do
that was
they
the
find
other
you
show.
guys
No,
on
that was the
social
other
media?
show.
Where do they find you guys on social media? Let's start with you, Steve.
You can find the League Geeks on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at LOGEEKZ. You can find some of my personal stuff on Instagram at boondocks_art. On Instagram. That's where all my artwork and stuff is. And that's it for me.
Wait, I want to throw one thing out. Check out his Daredevil. Your Daredevil
Oh.
was awesome, man.
Thanks, man. Thank you
Loved
very
it.
much.
Loved it. And then Sean,
Yes,
you
sir.
throw it out there. Let's hear it.
You can catch me on the League of Geeks every week, and you can catch me at CreateInkStudios.com and at Create Ink Studios on Instagram.
Awesome. And once again, your artwork is always awesome. I know we've talked about that on here a number of times.
And to respond to your email right now, yes, I am sending stuff. Just to let you know.
Awesome. So we'll do that for the raffle, or
Yes.
the actually probably for the silent auction. So, and Kirk, our guy from that does the Walking Dead stuff. I don't know if you've seen his artwork, but he is sending some stuff too. And we're working on coming to New York, so we might actually see you in person.
Oh damn!
I was going to
working
ask
on
you
it.
about that because all of a sudden you posted that thing about New York Comic Con. I'm like, is this for sure?
It's getting much closer than it was. And then Jack, go ahead.
Let's see. You can see me usually on America's Most Wanted. I'm number 5 on the list for various nefarious activities.
This has been a very
no,
incriminating episode.
I thought you were on To Catch a Predator.
well, yeah, I do have to let my
Holy
neighbors know whenever I move. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right.
But no.
What?
You can
What?
catch. No, just kidding. I don't let them know.
Oh my god! Somebody call the cop.
So Jack, give me your stuff.
I can't say now. I'm on the Trumpet Talk podcast. I'm on the Blacklist. I'm on. What am I on? Oh boy, I'm in a hole now.
Bosch.
Bosch
You're on
podcast
Nuff Said.
and Nuff Said, and like 3 years ago, I was on an Input Junkie.
Yeah, when we do Input Junkie again, you're on that. And a Lil, go ahead.
I don't even know where I'm at.
You're on Instagram.
League Geeks, of course. Sports Geeks, of course. Enough said.
2 S's.
Everything. Yeah, that's right. Sports Geeks with 2 S's and a Z.
Enough said with an S.
Enough said with a Z. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Everybody's heard me enough on here.
Yeah.
For Odin. That's how I'm gonna end life.
All right, everybody. That is truly it. Sean, I'll let you have the honors.
I don't even know what show we're on, but enough said anyway.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Thanks, guys.